Alright, so we've escaped the sewers, the dungeons beneath Kenebris. We've arrived at the inn here, the place that the defenders are using as their headquarters, and we've been given a whole bunch of quests. That's what's happened so far. We've got our personal chest finally, which is great, because it gives us a place to store stuff. Now, I can't help but notice that my personal chest has some stuff in it. What is this stuff? This stuff looks good. I'm going to pick it all up so that I identify it. Going to sort by newest. Date. Newest to oldest. Alright, so what do we got here? Magnificent Plume Hat grants the wearer +5 bonus to maximum hit points. Well, that's good. Dashing Cavalier's Gloves. These gloves grant their wearer a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls. In addition, they also grant a +2 bonus on damage rolls while mounted. Sure. Ratcatcher's Goggles. +2 bonus on damage rolls against swarms. That's pretty handy. Righteous Exorcist Bracers. These bracers grant their wearer a +1 morale bonus on damage rolls against demons. Okay. So that's, well, that's kind of interesting. At least one of those is useful to me. So let me go and hop over into my inventory here and put on the hat. Yes, very jaunty now with this hat. As you can tell, I am definitely a good guy. He's not. Yes, all liches wear goggles that hang from their hat. Everyone knows that. That's how that works. I'm not putting on the bracers. They're the only thing I do not personally care about. I'm carrying 500 pounds worth of stuff. That's a problem. All right. This is a masterwork light crossbow, right? Okay, good. I unfortunately cannot use a scythe, which is sad. I wish I could use a scythe. That would be a good weapon for me. Let's sort things by type here for a bit. We've got a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff that is crafting materials, so let's... Usable, notable ingredients. We're just going to store all the ingredients. I see no reason to keep the ingredients on me. Right? Now, some of these can be used while resting, though. So, let me see if there's any in here that are food. Flour. Flame tongue. Edible moss. Onions. Petrifying, or purifying solution, not petrifying solution. Chitin, tainted fowl. We're definitely keeping the tainted fowl on us. We're going to eat that as often as possible. Okay. That's that. Okay, so... So yeah, we're probably going to need to do some inventory management here, because obviously we're carrying around way too much stuff. But let's go out and take a look and see where we're at. So here's a Nevia. I do like a Nevia. Hey, wait, mind if I bend your ear about something? Sure. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that, and I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Listen, I'm second level. Don't inflate my value that much. Everything seems clear so far. What else do you want to discuss? So the rift that damn beetle left with its scythe, yeah? Well, it cut the city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried it to make sure. But if you got a mind to go across, and you think you're gonna... and I think you're gonna have to eventually, you might want to give the square a once-over. I don't know. When will the demons attack next? Your guess is as good as mine, and that might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand, and we're going to push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know, after they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition, so if you got any business that needs taken care of, you better do it soon. Okay. I mean, you don't want me to stay here and guard the tavern, right? I mean, I could. I could just stay here and guard the tavern. I'll be at the bar. You let me know if anything bad happens. You what? No! Your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here cozy-like, waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it? Yeah, thanks for the warning. Later. Okay. Bye! Camellia looks you over pensively, toying with a snake-shaped bone amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing your glance, she flashes you a cold, barely there smile. Greetings. It seems for a moment that the girl wants to say something else, but the pause grows too long and she slips back into cautious silence. Tell me about you. You want to know about me more? You want to know more about me than you already do? Why? Camellia arches a dainty brow. I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Isn't that sufficient? It's a weird amulet. Where'd you get it? Ah, my little trinket. It's so nice of you to notice, but I assure you, this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? Listen, I'm a liar, and I know lying when I hear it. No, where'd you learn to wield the rapier so well? Just a common thing you say to people. Where did you learn to wield the rapier? I had good teachers, although they don't get all the credit. I'm a most diligent student. Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversations, the spirits are calling me and I must respond. Please excuse me. Camellia turns away, watching you out of the corner of her eye. No, I'm not done. Your speech tells me you're of noble birth. Camellia laughs, her practiced musical laugh, as she watches you from under her lowered lashes. You're most insightful, a fine quality you have. Camelia's laughter ends. Unspoken words hang in the silence. I'm not going to say still I believe of being of noble birth does not give anyone the right to look down on others, because I do believe that, because I'm noble. There's nothing wrong with being a noble. People are not born equal. Yes, that's what we're doing. This is my jerk character. I wouldn't have pegged you as a philosopher. Well, I have to go. We'll talk later. Ooh, Horgus. Hey, Horgus. Give me my money. 1,000 gold coins, just as promised. You helped bring me back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Horgus Worm always keeps his word. Now, speaking of our future cooperation... Horgus looks at you with unvarnished disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. What do you mean a job for someone like me? What kind of reward are we talking about? 1,000 gold coins, he replies without hesitation. Is that all? He just has bags of 1,000? He's just like, well, I've got 1,000 or 1,000. Well, it's a hard check, but I'll try it. Double the reward and I'll think about it. Oh wait, so what does this job involve? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Canterbury. I still have... Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in a wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that your servants fled. That the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what truly happens there. Happened there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they have no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's what they are. Well, double the reward, and I'll think about it. Failed. Ha! Right. For that kind of money, I could hire the Queen Galfrey herself to guard me. 1,000 is my final offer. Deal. Marvelous. Most excellent. Horgus' face relaxes, smoothing a few of the tense lines. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand, but do hurry unless you want me to lower my reward. I leveled up. Hooray! Got a lot of people to talk to here. Let's talk to Gemel Hawks. Gemel Hawks, a strange figure, towers over the bar. A huge, ungainly man with skin so milky white that his blue veins are visible from a distance. His bald head is equal parts lumpy and pitted, and blood-filled eyes stare impassively out at you from underneath his pale brow. The glass in the albino's large, clumsy hand looks dangerously delicate, as if one twitch of those callous fingers would be enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with a tankard gleams around his neck. What'll it be? So, yeah, he's a cleric of Caden Kalian. I didn't even need the religion check for that. Thank you, though, game. Are you a cleric of Caden? I'm a tavern keeper, best in the city. Best there's ever been. And I pray to the best god there is. Well, I can respect that. I'm not a follower. I'm here for the Pallid Princess, but I do enjoy a good drink. You can offer up alms to different deities, it's fine. Who are you? Gemel Hawks, vampire. What? Wait. What's that you say? Would you mind biting me? I'll take the shortcut. No. Oh, son of a... Are there any places in the city worth visiting? If you mean places that normal people usually stay away from, well, there are plenty, like the Pitaxian wine cellar. Pitax being, yeah, in Brevoy. Gemel pauses for effect, like the name of the place alone should make you quiver in fear. It once belonged to the Pitaxian trading house. Then King Iraveti came to power in Pitax and promptly started changing hands. Soon after, the seller's shop assistant was found in a ditch. Not all of him, mind you, just his head. Numerian gangsters had taken possession of the place. They wanted to sell something stronger than wine on the street, and they ended up at the gallows. Then King Iraveti's number was up. Yeah, I know. I killed the bastard. So now the store stands empty and unclaimed. People say that a headless ghost wanders the place at night, moaning ghoulishly. Ooh. Just don't ask me how he makes any noise with no head. I wasn't there. I just tell it like I hear it. Let's see. Any news? There are demons everywhere and you showed up. I like this guy. Straightforward, to the point. I see you're not one for talking. Gives you a long, mournful look and says nothing. How'd you end up in the city? How did anyone end up here? How did you, or them? The world is big, but there still isn't a place for everyone. People who no longer have a life anywhere else, they end up here. Alright, show me what you have. Okay, time to sell some junk. Oh. Marching Terror. I don't even know where I got that from. I picked that up somewhere. Okay, so, first of all, let me bulk sell junk. Get rid of that. And now, let me go ahead and get rid of a whole bunch of masterwork items. I'm not going to get rid of every masterwork item, but I'm going to get rid of a fair number of them. I'm going to keep a few of them just in case characters need them. Just a standard light crossbow. All right. Handful of cold iron weapons. I'm going to keep all of those for now. Alright, so let me sell all that. There are a few things I definitely want to go drop off just to lower my weight, but I am down to 131 pounds. That's good. Alright, so let's see what they got. Whole bunch of masterwork stuff. Mostly junk, armor, weapons, accessories. What do we got here? Gloves of the Neophyte. Whenever the wearer of these gloves casts a cantrip or first level spell, the spell deals an additional 1 point of damage per die rolled. It's not bad. That's a pretty good item. That'd be really good for magic missile. That'd be an extra 5 damage per magic missile. That's not bad. Dark Omen. 13 grand. If the wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously, it grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Ray of Enfeeblement, Scare, Ray of Exhaustion, Fear, and Waves of Fatigue. Cast the spell, the wearer still needs to have a spell slot. So it's just a whole bunch of extra spell slot, or extra spells down. That's not bad. Pricey. I have no use for it, but a whole bunch of food stuff, whole bunch of potions. Dark Veil. What is this? That's not a bad item. Once per day, you may use this item to grant your party concealment against ranged attacks for 1 minute. Charges 1. A recipe for spicy pastry. Done. I'm gonna buy that. Bag of holding? But it's not even a question. Right? Definitely buy the bag of holding the moment you see the bag of holding. I'm tempted to get the gloves of the Neophyte. But I think I'm going to hold off for now. They wouldn't do much for me right now. I'd get like a bonus 1 or 2 points of damage. It's not quite worth 3,400. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. But I will buy those things. And yeah. Alright. So... Alright. I think that solves up my equipment woes. Let me go ahead and take a peek. Yeah, everybody leveled up. So that's good. Let me go through the characters here real quick. This is a part of, I mean, one of the things about a game like this is that you do have to spend some time now and again just doing some maintenance stuff. So let's go ahead and level up some characters. Getting Zathras here up to level 3 is a pretty big deal. I'm going to get a feat that is really, really useful. I'm definitely taking another level of Hex Channeler. I got 5 skill points to spend, so we're going to get Persuasion, Perception. We'll keep the Religion going. We'll keep Arcana going. Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I might pick up Nature just to give myself another check, but boy, my bonus is not great on that. Not super worth doing. I always put a point in a magic device. Not going to get me much, but better than nothing. Let's keep world going. Somebody's got to be good at it. So, feats. So Selective Channel is probably my smart play here. Because I've got Channel Negative Energy, and I can't use it because I don't want to kill my whole damn party. So... yeah. I gotta take Selective Channel. There was no point in me taking it at first. I couldn't take it at first. But I need to take it now. So let's take that. And now we are into spells. So, yeah. I only get 2 here. I am going to want to look for some scrolls, definitely, to add to my chicken. But right now I'm just getting 2. So we got a pretty good selection here. Again, web and spells like that, the area of effect ones are really hard to get to use right. We got blindness, which is a brutal spell. But if they make the save, it just doesn't do anything. Bone Shaker's kind of fun, a necromancy spell that does damage. That's not bad. I should probably take that. 3d6 damage. Only affects a living creature, but that's not bad. Delay poison is super useful, but not at this level. There will come a point where that having delay, like mass delay poison on everyone is going to be critical. False life, assuming this still does what it, yeah, the subject becomes immune to poison, yeah. False life is handy. What's Fester do? Necrotic's energy permeates the target, blocking their healing abilities. The subject gains spell resistance against effects that restore hit points. That's funny. I could see myself carrying scrolls of that in times of emergency. Against bad guys that are healing. So, yeah, some of these spells are going to be better versions, or worse versions than what's in the RPG. They balance things a little bit differently for the video game. I'm not here to quibble about little changes. Molten Orb isn't bad. Pernicious Poison is good if I end up with a bunch of poison stuff. Ox Pustules, what's that do? Painful itching rash on the target. The target is sickened and takes a -4 penalty to dexterity. That's pretty rough. Air, See Invis, Summon Monster 2. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm going to take Bone Shaker. I think that is one of my spells. And we're not going to bother with Find Traps. Glitter Dust is super useful, but not quite at this level. Scare would be good to break an encounter. I'm thinking Scare or Glitter Dust. Glitter Dust doesn't hit their spell resistance, which is super useful. Scare is useful for kind of breaking a difficult encounter in 2. I think we'll take Glitter Dust. I don't think we're going to run across too many invisible enemies right now, but we'll see. Okay, so that is Zathras. Let me go ahead and level up her here real quick. Let me evaluate her weapon choice. She's got a longbow. She does have strength. So I think we need to get her one of these composite longbows. That is a much better choice. She already has a masterwork dagger. Wearing bracers of armor, but she could wear the Crypt Raiders armor. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Look. So it gives you a warning now. They didn't have this in Kingmaker, but it does give you a warning that there's a stacking thing here that doesn't count. So that's nice. That's a good deal. There we go. We got her in some cool armor. That's certainly nifty. What else? Is there anything else we can give her? Not really. What do these bracers do? Give her a damage bonus against demons. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and level her up. We're going to keep her on Fighter, I think. Yeah, I think we'll keep her Fighter for the time being. I want to get her up to Spec, and then maybe we'll consider something else. Skill points, we'll keep her on Nature, and we'll keep her Athletics growing. We need somebody with good athletics. Alright, just gonna get a feat here. She's got rapid shot. She's got point blank shot. She has precise shot. Definitely going the archer build. Deadly aim might be a good call now. Could give her weapon focus longbow. Yeah, let's go ahead and get her on the deadly aim train. That's fine. That's good. Camellia here is already wearing a breastplate, so she's fine on that front. She's got this bone amulet. The enchantments on this amulet allow the wearer to conceal their alignment. Ha! Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? And also, I can't remove it. Okay, sure. All right. Yeah. You keep your secrets. Old iron rapier and a buckler. I don't see any reason to change that. I think we'll go and give her another one of those, and we'll give her the potion of blur too. Sure. Let's go ahead and level up Camellia. Alright, so Shaman Spirit Hunter, I'm going to keep her on that train. It's kind of a unique build for this character, so we'll keep that rolling along. We definitely want to keep her Trickery and Stealth up. That's she's the only one with it. Trying to give her point blank shot, but I think weapon focus rapier is probably the right call here. She needs it for a bunch of prerequisites, so that's fine. Easy, easy. And now we will go ahead and level up Sela. Now, looking at Sela's gear list here, you know, she's wielding Radiance. I can't imagine changing out any of the other things she has, so I think we're just going to go straight to leveling her up. Paladin. Not even a question. It's Mercy this level. That's going to be fun. I'm going to have to decide that. Oh boy. I really want her to be tanked. I'm tempted to give her armor focus and just crank Sela's AC through the sky as much as possible in this build. Just so that I've got a tank. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, heavy. Alright, so we've got a couple mercies here that we can deal with. Fatigued is certainly very good. Shaken and Sickened. Those are all good to be able to get rid of. I'm thinking Fatigue. Maybe Sickened. Let's go Sickened. Getting up to Nausea is really useful. Nauseated is one of the worst conditions in the game. Alright, so there we go. We've got everybody leveled up. We've done our equipment management. It's a mandatory part of the game, but we've done it, and now everyone is great. Go back here. Nobles. Bunch of interesting characters. Dernog. Denog, a young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of Erastil on his chest, is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips used as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm, chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Janog, servant of Erastil. Pleased to meet you. Erastil, of course, being our the deity, the Pathfinder deity of kind of the family and home and community and hunters. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, though my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as of yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal. But there is a reason people say, have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help all the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. Are you from around here? No, I was just passing through Kenabris. I was sailing down that old man of ours, the Great Selin River. To a village by the name of Chili Creek. I happened to land in the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself. But I ended up staying in the city longer than I bargained for. Chili Creek? Where's that? Small fishing village. Not even marked on some maps. But people do live there. They don't have as a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, and no one to offer prayers for a good catch. No one to give their dead a dignified burial. And the world wound is a stone's throw away, so I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my god and my people. Once we've held Kenabris, I'll be going there. By the grace of the good gods we survived this, you should come and visit it sometimes. You'll find the village here, on the bank of a river. So, like, this... the world wound is in the far north of our world, so to be like, yeah, I'm gonna sail up to the world wound. Whew! It's a long way. I could use the help of a cleric. Alright, he's got nothing. Okay, I've got to go. Yeah, alright. Who are Thorn Autumn Haze? A tall, fragile elf sits in front of you, eyes closed, as pale as a ghost, his arm wrapped in a bloodstained bandage. You spot other bandages on the body underneath on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he manages to calm. I am Thorn Autumn Haze, at your service. Do you need help? Thank you, my kin. I expected no less from you. Save your strength. The healers here have already tended to my wounds to the best of their abilities. However, the arrows that pierced me were poison, and I can only fight off... and only I can fight off the poison's effects. He's a fellow elf, so I'm willing to be more friendly to him. The rest of these people can rot. I don't care. Who wounded you? Sinner and accomplice to demons, the quarry I am hunting in this inhospitable place. I'm Zathras. You can trust me. I might be able to help you. Of course, my kin. I'm always glad of the company of those who know our language and our ways. Who's your quarry here in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, a Descarite by the name of Kalisa. Pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her among our noble kin. I like how... I like how this guy just has big words. He's got like $4 words. That's nice. I managed to catch up to her in Kenabris and I wounded her. Then demons appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark masters. You're not that great a hunter, it would seem. He responds with an unexpected laugh, light and sonorous, like the burbling of a brook. Truly our ancient kind has been known from time to time to fall victim to our pride, built on the foundation of years of experience. I will take greater care next time. I don't know if I want to aid you in your hunt, but let's find out. I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manner of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalisa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil and darkness, has rewarded her with many gifts. Understand, I want to find her to get some of that evil, so it's fine. I mean, don't tell anyone. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point. That miscreant is a disgrace to our people, which means we must bring her transgressions to an end. Should you meet her, my kin, I ask that you show her no mercy. I've got a +10. That's a 20% chance of making it. Failed. Okay. Sure. I have to go. What's in the basement?
As it should be.
Just looking through the loot. It's fine. Oh, hey, someone's in a cell. Surrender thy soul, Delvin. I hope it protect us. Haha, got you again. How many times is that today? I don't know who this is, but I like it. Take your jokes and shove them, tiefling. Whoa there, chief. Don't hit me. Woljif.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
It's a voiced character. I like him already. Hey there, everybody. We got a lot of folks here today. For those of you who don't know, hi, I'm Jason Bulmahn. I'm the director of game design at Paizo. I saw some folks asking about it in the chat. Playing through Wrath of the Righteous, and we just met a delightful tiefling. Let's see what he's got to say.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Who are you?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
Would that be the imprisonment?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
Why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
That's fair.
He was caught thieving.
Oh, that? Is that all? What's up with the shadow?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
No, I want it. It's not? Forget it. Come, Agathoa. We're leaving.
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty-looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Yep.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Yes.
That is not far.
Oh my god, this place is huge. There's a million people to talk to. And most of them are just Crusaders. Let's go talk to Staunton. Oh, good, it's you. Good work back there in the Grey Garrison. Name's Staunton Vane, if you've heard the rumors about me. Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. Get my dwarf accent a bit of a workout. Yes, it's just cranky Scotsman. But I'm drinking Aaron brew, so it's fine. That's how it works, right? I need to talk to the elf who calls himself Storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? Storyteller, Strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort, he just listened. At first, I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but I later realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him at the Black Wing. It's a library. Here, I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use the library is to a blind elf, but he loves the place. He would sit there all day and night. What do people say about you? They say I'm a traitor. As bad as Arelu Vorlesh. There's a name I don't recognize. Sarkorian witch who initiated the opening of the world wound and then made it expand. Almost nothing is known about her life before the atrocity, except for that Arelu was condemned for using arcane magic, which was persecuted in Sarkoris and imprisoned in the Tower of Threshold near the city of Iz. This is where Arelu conducted the ritual that paved the way for the demonic invasion and left her land to be tormented by the demon lord Daskari. In some mysterious way, the witch transformed herself, turning from a regular human into a half-demon. Over the following century, Crusaders only encountered Arelu or the results for experiments a few times, but learned nothing more of Daskari's henchwoman. He holds a high position in the ranks of the armies of the Abyss and holds the title of Wound Architect. So all that happened shortly after Eridan's death, or right around Eridan's death. I forget the exact timing of it. That I'm a disgrace even among the ranks of the condemned. That Queen Galfrey should never have spared me. That I belong on the gallows. Why do they hate you so much? You really don't know. I'm the reason the Crusade forces are holed up in fortresses on the edge of the world wound instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the wound, a mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, and all because of my stupidity, I gave the enemy our main citadel. I was tried. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so, but the Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I live, decade after decade, fighting the condemned. As you can see, I've fixed nothing, and I've earned no one's forgiveness. You're gonna spit in my face too? Wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm not gonna spit in his face. That's just mean. I'm evil, but that's cruel. You're given the chance to live, so live. Stop blaming for others for what you've made of your life. You think you're the first to come to me with sermons? Nah. How'd the whole city fall? How's that possible? What do you mean, how? If you don't trust the word of a condemned, go ask someone else, like my brother Joran. And if you still don't believe it, what's it to me? But if you're about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the 1000th, don't. So many years in the condemned, surely you've paid your penance by now. It's not up to me to decide. My life is in the Queen's hands. The condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I've prayed to Torag for forgiveness, Torag being the dwarven god of the forge. Countless times I've gone to his priest. Countless times I've kneeled before his altar. If only the father of dwarven kind would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I've lost, but just to tell me that I'm still one of his children. It seems he doesn't give a damn about me. What can I expect from mere mortals when my own god doesn't think I deserve redemption? Really don't have any friends? I wouldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I got. Even the fighters in the condemned console themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Staunton. Commander Tierabade seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She's had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold on to her senses of reasons in this farce. Alright, I gotta go. There's a named character. Vasily Rathimus. What can I do for you? Who are you? Vasily Rathimus, rector of the local temple of Abadar. The temple is gone, although, and if we snooze here for much longer, the city will be well. Who's that boy with you? Yado, the shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy, and his faith is strong. He serves Erastil, though. There's still something you can learn from that. Alright. Okay. Yeah. What scrolls does he have? That's good to know. Magic missile. Communal protection spells. Good stuff. He's got a couple magic items as well. How much money do I got? 2,900? Amulet of Natural Armor. Bracers of the Wizard. These bracers grant the armor bonus of +2. The +3 bonus on knowledge checks. That's not bad. Death War, Freedom of Movement. He's got some high level stuff. That's good. Icy Protector. Cold Resistance 2. Ice Plant Hex. It also grants them a +2 natural bonus to AC. Oh, that's cool. What? Well, we're definitely getting the Scroll Scribers kit. I don't know how that works, but I'm buying it. Just gonna grab a couple scrolls of things that I wouldn't mind having. Okay. So, newest to oldest. All right. So, how does this? I don't know how that works, but I do have some scrolls to feed the chicken. Scroll of Web, copy to spellbook. There we go. While I'm here, I might as well copy a few more. Type. All right. That was pretty good. Okay. It's like, you just learned a whole bunch of spells. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm playing a Hex Channeler Witch. I'm gonna go back here and drop off a few things. I've got a few things that I don't think I want to carry on me just quite yet. Especially now that I've equipped up some people. I'm gonna drop off a few things. I also had some notes and stuff that I don't need to carry on me. Like Hosilla's orders and stuff like that. I'm just gonna drop that stuff off. We'll keep that. We're gonna keep that on us. We'll keep the spells on us for now. They don't really weigh much, so they're not really causing us anything. We're at 0 pounds, so we're fine. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I've found that the witch in this game, in Kingmaker I played a paladin the entire time, but the witch in this game has been a lot of fun. Opening up combats with hexes certainly makes it easy for me to kind of start the fight with an edge. Windog is here. There, Windog. Master, I am at your service. I want to know more about you. You can ask me anything. What do you think of the surface? Life among the Uplanders, you mean? Your customs are strange. I mean theirs, not yours, masters. You are strong and clever. But I look at the other Uplanders and wonder. That's fair. We're going to pause that for a sec. Hey, Raiders! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Howdy, folk! Welcome! Hello! I am Jason Bulmahn. I'm the Director of Game Design at Paizo, and we are playing some Wrath of the Righteous here. We're gonna continue playing. Right now, I've just made it to the inn. I'm talking to way too many people and managing equipment. I'll admit, this isn't exactly the most exciting part of the game, but I'm about to get back out there and start doing some adventuring in the city. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Hope you hang around. We're having some fun. So, all right, let's go ahead and get back to it. Have you seen how proud they are of their weakness? Look, my hands are so soft. I've never done anything in my whole entire life because noble blood runs through my veins. What does it matter to someone who someone's parents are? I'm the daughter of a former chief of a tribe. So what? Is that what they respect and fear me for? Saul became chief because he was old, experienced, and smart. After him, I might have become chief. Because I'm strong and even smarter. But these weaklings wouldn't have lasted a day in our caves. Yeah, that's fair. Don't worry, when I turn them into undead, they will be stronger. What happened between you and Lon? He's a good hunter, but not too clever. A bit of an idiot, really. He was the strongest in the tribe after me. That's why I kept him close. His heart is soft, unlike his body. But then I met you, and I didn't need land anymore. Now I only want to hunt with you. That's fair. Why do you serve me? Answer carefully. Because you are winning, and I want to be with a winner. I don't like sharing food and fire with weaklings. I prefer people like you. See? This is perfect. Perfect minion for my upcoming army. I wonder how she will feel like if I turn her into undead. An interesting question. Kill for me and you will get everything you've dreamed of. And also because I like being close to you is a good way to live. I love life. I'm young and strong. It makes sense to eat, drink, screw, and kill enemies while you're young, not when you're 30,000 gongs old and shriveled up like Saul. As long as I'm your servant, I can have fun as I like and order around anyone I want. Who will dare defy me? No one! Kill for me and you will get everything you've been dreaming of. It's good we understand each other, Master. As we nethers say, we hunt in the same cave. Yay! I've performed another evil action. I can tell you're proud of your strength. Of course. Let everyone see who is standing before them. The weak must obey the strong if they don't want to be reminded of their place. Even when I was a snot-nosed little cave rat, I could bring nethers twice my age to heal because I fear nothing and no one, pain least of all. I was showered with praise and compliments. The best hunters of other tribes wanted me. But what did that matter to me? The moment you start listening to flattery is the moment you get soft and die. No, I always pushed myself further, challenging myself, taking myself to the very edge. Many times I almost died, but I always came back stronger. I earned all my strength on my own. If anyone didn't respect that, I just grabbed my knife. That's why I became the best hunter in the tribe. Everything's clear to me now. Your interest gratifies me, Master. Let's talk about you serving Hosilla. Of course, Master. But now I only serve you. Has someone said something about me? Why did you decide to switch allegiances? I was only serving the demons because they promised me power, and only for as long as they had something to offer me. But Hosilla can't offer me anything now. She's dead, and I was never going to risk my life for her. You're a true leader, one worth following. I have a sneaky suspicion she's going to say that to the next person she's following after she betrays me. How can I trust you? Why would I betray you, Master? You are the strongest. It would be stupid to defect your enemies and die along with them. No, I'm not dumb. Alright, I have no more questions. You promised me an army of mongrels. And I will give you one, Master, but first we must rebuff the attack on the city. Saul has spent his entire life preparing the underground Crusaders' return to the surface, and he's not going to take any risks. He will order the tribes to hide in the caves like rats, and he will decide whether or not they are strong enough to fight by the side of us. Maybe he will decide that it's better to sit this one out and wait for another chance to come along. We have to fend off the demons, win a glorious victory, and show Saul that ours is not a lost cause. Then he will give us his warriors. Then it will be my job to turn them into real soldiers. Alright, that's all. Cool. Okay, I think I'm running out of folks to talk to here. We got Sela. Go talk to Sela. Hey there. During our march to the dungeon, we never got a chance to exchange a proper greeting. It's high time I shake your hand. Yes, Irabeth said your friend Jaina is missing. Do you know where I could look for her? Irabeth is worried about our fighters. I understand that. I went to look for Jaina myself, so I didn't distract you. But since you're in this too, I could use some help. Jaina and I met in Canebras a few days ago and just hit it off. We've been drinking together. We went to that unforgettable celebration together too, but we got separated in the crowd, so we should start looking for the main square. That's where I last saw her. Jaina's a good fighter, even if she's green. Couldn't have become an Eldori otherwise. I hope that means she's alright. Is fighting demons all you want, or are you looking for something more? You solid on the whole good thing? I'm just curious. How about covering myself in glory and becoming the hero to 100 ballads? Or at least a dozen? If they're lively ones? Anyway, to be more serious, the area around the Woljif is the best place for a paladin who wishes to defend the weak and serve the good. Being part of the crusade is reward enough for me. There's something that worries me. I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing my brothers in arms, but the Eagle Watch and the other orders are focused on just one aim, the war against the world wound. That's why they can sometimes overlook smaller things, ordinary misfortunes, you know? I always liked being a wandering knight because any moment I could get up and go help poor rat folk whose family had been kidnapped, or an old woman whose favorite dog had gone missing. So there's my answer. I don't have some big important goal, but I'll happily help those who need it. A little bit here and a little bit there. Boy, well, what do you think's going on in Canebras? Complete chaos. We're lucky we're here to handle it, right? Does the way I talk bother you? I know I can seem blasé. Many good people and our protector Terendelev died here in Canebras. The Paladin of Iomade is expected to be properly respectful and solemn. But I prefer to face my troubles with a bit of smile and common sense. Grief is a weapon they'll use against you. It can undermine a warrior's spirit. It's better we hold off grief until we're driven the last demon cultist. I'm not bothered how you talk, it matters how you fight. Okay. Yeah, alright. Sela's backstory is really cool, but I'm not gonna go through it here. Let's talk to Irabeth. Any success? How's the city? There's this tiefling downstairs. What can you tell me about him? Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of thieflings operating in Canebras. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Fortunately, we apprehended only one of them. The rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him free or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? Hasn't he? If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful. Should you decide to take him along. Yeah, I gotta go. That's fine. You've already given me enough quests. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna go free the thief, right? I mean, that's definitely happening. I'm not gonna get one more thinged again.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I've talked to Irabeth, and you can come along.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go. I'll show you the way.
Nice. So now we gotta, Oh, I've gotta wait until he opens the cell. Alright, yep. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye, pal. Let's take a look and see what we got here character-wise. Woljif. 3rd level Eldritch Scoundrel. Oh, that's fun. Gear-wise, Masterwork Dagger, Brace of Armor +2. Alright, yeah. I don't see any reason to change that, but he's got some spells he can cast. That's handy. Fun, fun. One thing I forgot to do earlier, and I should definitely do, is make sure... my spells are prepared. And lo and behold, they're not. So let me go ahead and grab a Bone Shaker, and we'll grab a Glitter Dust. 1st level and 0 level, I've got all of it. Okay. Camelia's got some extra spells that she needs to prepare. A lot of different choices here. Quickly, I'm probably going to take your mod. I think I have to take the Bull Strength, because that's the only thing that'll go in the Spirit Magic slot. And boy, I probably should take Lesser Restoration. That's one of those things that's just, until I've got more reliable access to it, it's going to be useful. We're going to start hitting poison stuff soon, I'm sure. I don't think she has spells. No, not yet. A couple levels away. Okay. So there we go. I feel like we have now done everything there is to do here. Okay. So, we've got some companion quests. We've got a lot of things we need to take care of here. Now, interestingly enough, we are in the last chapter for all of these. So, like, these all have to be done in this chapter. If they've got this hourglass, that means we have to take care of them here. There's some companion quests we need to do. Some of these are more critical than others. So, yeah, lots to do. Some of it is straightforward. Some of it is tricky. Okay, so those are the things that are done. We're now in Wardstone Legacy. Lots of stuff. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
So, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and rest. Real briefly. We're going to get a rest in. We've spent a whole day wandering around this tavern talking to people, and now I'm just beat, and frankly, I just want my 2nd level spell. So we're going to go ahead and rest. And now I can do scroll scribing. Come here, you. So it says choose a spell. Not entirely sure how to do that. There's nothing here to click. Oh, I don't have the feet. Yeah, I bet you that's it. Yeah, I bet you I'm missing the feet. I was unclear whether or not they added the feet to the game. Is that an option? Yeah. That's fine. We can do some resting.
So Uplanders value money so much that you can even buy their respect with enough coins. And if someone takes away your money, you lose all that respect?
Respect?
We're just hanging out in the tavern talking now?
Love with enough coin. But not for a hideous beast like you. There's no price high enough for that.
Wow. Well, they're not friendly. Rough. Wow. Well, that's been an exciting day. Time to head out and fight some demons, I guess. Thank you for watching, everybody. I've got a lot more videos in store, so make sure to like and subscribe to get all the most recent updates. See you next time.